Pulp Fiction in Fortnite. You know, every single time they do a collab like this, I'm still surprised. I don't see the leaks in the news, so people might have seen these things coming, but I don't follow that, as you guys know, so I just get to be surprised every time it comes around. Pulp Fiction, we got Vincent Vega right over here, the man himself. This is the guy from the meme where he's like looking around because he's just standing in a room, not really sure what to do. It's like, I think she handed him her coat and then just like walked away, and he's like, he doesn't know what to do there. I have not watched Pulp Fiction in a long time. It's a weird movie. It's like several different movies at once. Oh, the glowing briefcase from the Community, the birthday party. Oh, there's so many references to this movie. Pulp Fiction is a movie I felt like I was required to watch because it was referenced in so many other pieces of media that I had to know what they were talking about. I had to know what this was, and I could not have expected that. What? This is such a weird movie, such an interesting movie. The Dura Royale, because they're talking about quarter pounder with cheese and the third pound burger not being a thing in America because it sounds like it's smaller than a quarter pounder, even though it's bigger, and that's just one of those things. I don't know if they say that in the movie or not, but that is a thing. But yeah, that's like the intro of the movie. Anyway, crazy ass movie. I don't know if they're gonna put the GIMP in the Fortnite shop. Probably not. But that is there. If you guys want to pick it up while supporting me, feel free to use code Mista at your checkout. And do not forget your daily Winter Lodge. I did not give you guys a reminder because I was at my wit's end. I was done. I was so done. I guess I can get a skin now. Yesterday was streaming Avatar, the Frontiers of Pandora game, the blue people. It was, oh, that is so cool. I like it. I like a snowy wrap. Okay, I'm down. I thought it'd be a skin. I don't care. That is so much better. Oh my god, that's actually good. I like it. That would go well with the Snow Lexa. I don't know. Big Flake's a classic, but there's a snowman on that one. Oh, they keep turning my head. Anyway, I was playing that game. It is prone to crashing, and yesterday it crashed hard. Like, all of my screens froze, but my computer kind of worked a little bit. It crashed in a crazy way that I could have never expected. I'm gonna scroll through people using my code while we're here, just so I can give you guys a little visual thank you while we're at it here, because is display capture just... What is this? Is it capturing my screen? That's what I'm talking about. So I had to go through a whole bunch of driver stuff. It was capturing my vertical monitor over there. Yeah, so thank you to you guys. It was weird where it crashed my game and everything stopped happening and I could not launch programs. So if I went to YouTube and opened a new tab, it wouldn't load anything. I could use Discord. I could use pre-existing tabs like Streamloots and, you know, Twitch, all this stuff because I was live. But if I wanted to open Task Manager, nothing would happen. So I don't know. It was the weirdest PC crash I've ever had. Thank you, everybody. It was more of a half freeze. Someone might know what's going on. There has been some suspicion that I've got RAM issues with my PC. By the way, if you don't care about any of this, timestamps are always down below. But I was troubleshooting and I figured I had a PC crash earlier in the day. Different game. I was streaming Brotato. So I figured this can't just be Avatar. Maybe a driver update would be the smart thing to do. My drivers were not even that outdated. It was like earlier this December. So I went to the December 18th NVIDIA drivers and they worked great. It was perfectly fine for my 4080. My 1060 was just not functioning. I could go into, in fact, I don't know if this is something I shouldn't share. Never mind, it doesn't matter. But I could go into my device manager and see my 1060 not working. I went to force update the drivers and it says, you're good, you're up to date. Okay, so my vertical monitor and tertiary top right monitor are just black. My 1060 is non-functional. I've only got 3 working monitors, and what the hell? So it took me over an hour to nail down the fact that the driver was the issue. Because, hey, when a 1060 is not working after a new driver update, is that a bricked GPU? Do I need to go get a new GPU? Is this a software bug that can be solved? I restarted my PC like 5 times. I tried to downgrade my drivers through the NVIDIA app. That didn't go so well. That did not go well. So I had to use the DDU program that Archer put me on, where you can, it's a third-party program where you can uninstall a driver, but like nuclear option. you have to reboot your computer in safe mode, which I didn't know how to do. And thank you so much, AI. Multiple false AI suggestions gave me wrong ways to do it until I could figure it out. You have to like shift, then hit restart, then it brings you into a whole Windows menu. Yeah, we got there eventually, but it was stressful. Actually just finding out how to get my computer in safe boot, which was not supposed to be the hard part. So uninstalled those drivers, installed older ones. I think Windows automatically found some August 2024 drivers. Then I was functional, and then just because I had to know, I reinstalled the new drivers, and sure enough, 1060 stopped working. So I'm like, okay, all right, yeah. Rebooted in a safe mode. I know how to do it now. And then uninstalled Windows once again. I don't know how it fetched like August 2024. Maybe I've just got that installed somewhere and I don't know. I don't care, but they were functional, which is partially why you didn't get a daily yesterday. Because when I launched Fortnite, it was really glitchy, really laggy. It had to like reload everything, and it was giving me a little error saying, oh, there are compatibility issues with this driver, you have to update. And if, gun to my head, I probably could have made the daily video and gotten through it. Oh, I'm laggy again. See, what is that? Did that stutter make it into my recording? Because I saw it on my end. This is what I'm talking about. So there are things when you update your drivers or nuclear wipe them like I did. There's so much caching that has to happen. Like every little program, even GIMP, was loading slowly. Like this is just going to be a problem for my PC for a little while now. But the point is, yesterday I was just completely exhausted. And when Epic was giving me an issue, on top of the fact that the missions were extremely standard, much like today, not a survivor, legendary survivor, or upgrade llama token in sight, V-Bucks in the wind, and there was nothing new in BR of note. I think there were a couple things yesterday that were like new, but not really a big deal, like emotes. So I figured, I'm done. I'm just going to skip the daily. I need to just not do this, because if there was any chance I updated my drivers and something wrong happened, I had no more patience, because all of this was a surprise. I wanted to stream Avatar. I was having a good time. I stand by the fact that PC is better than console, but sometimes. Woo! Sometimes. Anyway, daily llamas, you guys get these until the 31st, so you get another set tomorrow. I guess I didn't crack mine open tomorrow, but I'll live. If you guys want to log in and grab yours, it's highly recommended to do so. Smorgasbord llamas are available today. That is fantastic. This is not the free one that you got during the Christmas time, but it is still a Smorgasbord llama. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I believe these to be the best llamas in the game. Maybe even including birthday llamas. I grabbed two Sarahs there. I don't know why, but maybe even better than birthday. Birthday llamas have a tendency to give you literally anything in the game. Smorgasbord is 6 legendary choice or better base game items, and that could be a lot of different items, but 6 guaranteed legendaries is literally stronger than like birthday llamas. Birthday llamas are favored for their variety. That's really it. You can get stuff that you missed. That's great. I'm not dissing birthday llamas. I'm just saying you should be excited about Smorgasbord llamas. They are very good, very nice. Mythics are possible in here, so it's legendary or better. So load up your game, check them out, see if you got anything good. Comment down below if you did, and that's just about it for that. Yeah, so there were a couple of new songs added to the game that I'm kind of glossing over because jam tracks are just sort of whatever. If that's your thing, you know about them, go ahead, pick them up. Code Mista, I get 5%. I really do appreciate it, because if I need to buy new RAM in this market, I don't think I will. I think I will actually stick with my occasionally glitchy RAM. I don't even know if it's RAM. Okay, whatever. 4x drops array in the 58 4-player adventures. 4x perk up. XP, and I don't have anybody to join so I can see more. I only have the 4x tar pit. That's it. It's really good for stopping smashers, but that's kind of it. Drops of Rain and Eye of the Storm seems to be around where you can get it. Otherwise, that's Ventures. This is a mutant season, so we know this to be normal. Missions tend to get a little less exciting for 60% of the year, but in the 76 zone, we got the Monsoon, Great SMG, Vacuum Tube Sword, excellent melee. The chain lightning on that thing this season is fantastic. 4x perk up in the 82 4-player. Then we've got another double legendary in the 94 zone right over here. So Monsoon once again, and the Pressure Cutter, another fantastic melee. If you wanted to pick up multiple copies of Monsoon and some decent melees, I mean, if you are that person, today is your day. I swear. You might be the only one, but Commando Spitfire reduces your minigun cooldown. Excellent hero. And Survivalist Jonesy, typically recommended for lower level players. If you're in the 116 zones, maybe don't want to pick them up, but if you want to bring a low level friend up to Twine, you could slide him a good hero. It's not the worst case scenario. You can't drop him weapons, but you can get him a hero. 4x Eye of the Storm in the 144 player, 4x legendary perk up, and the Vacuum Tube Axe, quite good. Seriously, Dennis Jr. totally rocking out. Chain lightning, water season, all of these things are good for the vacuum tube axe. 5x reperk, drops of rain and more reperk. The 160s are pretty solid today. Smoke screen in the Cat 4 and retrieve the data. You're going to want to use melees in those missions, but the Ride the Lightning is nice and easy. You can spam that and get the, what is it, a trap supercharger? It is, this is the last day, actually. Yeah, if you wanted to get your trap supercharger, this is your last day. I just realized it's Tuesday, so you might want to go ahead and do that before it's too late. Just saying, resets on Wednesday. If you want to stay on top of that, this is your reminder. Healing pad in Canny, really good for healing you, believe it or not. And the Krypton pistol is really good at wasting your energy ammo. So, you know, you'll shoot the Krypton pistol and sometimes the enemies are just still alive. A couple of melees in 52 zone. Already said the pressure cutter is good, but you're welcome to recycle both of those weapons or use them at your discretion. Just saying. That's a double legendary. Sealing electric field, excellent trap. I know I keep wanting to move on to later on in Canny, but I keep forgetting there's so much going on in 52 zone. 4x reperk in the 74 player, and then there is a double legendary over here. Or is it up here? There we go. Siegebreaker, decent AR, and the Zapatron is a weapon that exists. That is not clickbait. It is true. I think I only have one thing to mention in Plankerton. Yeah, over here. It's the 23-4 player has a 4x. I have this 4x reperk, which is pretty solid. So, yeah. Story time daily. I talked a lot, but yesterday was really, really stressful. Like, I was already having a hard enough time. I say I was having fun playing Avatar. I was, but the game was warming up slowly, and it looks like you've got 4 or 5 hours of solo play on average, if you're a brand new player, before you can actually play with your friends, and that was all grating on me slowly before my PC hard crashed and everything I already told you about happened. Like, it was a pretty stressful day. I will say I rebounded. If you are ever having a bad day and everything is just going shit and you're not feeling good about it, do what I did. I started a load of laundry. That was already kind of the plan. I was probably going to do it the next day, make a day of it. Like, I was going to watch Lord of the Rings all day and then just use laundry as a break because it's an insanely long series. And if you're going to watch any one of those movies, a break every hour, you know, run upstairs, move the laundry. Not the worst thing to do, but I did it early just because I needed a win. I'm like, all right, that sucked because not only did I have graphics card issues, but my mom's remote. She has one of those beds that sits up and down. It's very nice. I have one too. They're freaking awesome. It wasn't even that bougie. It was like the same price as a normal frame. Great deal. Anyway, it's like a hospital bed, but it's mechanical, and she had somehow triggered the child lock on her remote, and it was like a 45-minute process figuring out how to get that functioning. So I went from troubleshooting my computer to troubleshooting my mom's bed, and it was 2 hours of shit I didn't want to do. So I started laundry before I helped with her bed, because by the time we were done, I could move it over, and then I could just get a win. I was gonna do the daily, didn't quite do that, but I stayed busy. I just took care of random little things that needed to be done. I cleaned the toilet randomly. Like, when I'm in a really, really frustrated mood or especially depressed, you can just move your body like a puppet. You don't have to actually enjoy things for it to be good for you. Because on a day like today, where I'm feeling a bit better, it's like, whoa, all my clothes are clean. Whoa, my toilet's white. Look at that. My mom's bed functions. And my computer is fixed. Oh, that's cool. It's like leaving yourself a little present. Everything around you is tidied up. So, anyway, I ended on a good note, but it was a stressful day. Wow, 13-minute video on like an otherwise unexciting daily video. Well, you know, hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe, like the video. I will hopefully be back to streaming now that my computer's fixed. God, what a crazy thing. Game crash into bugged driver update. I have not seen another person in the world complaining about their 1060 doesn't work, but I have a unique system. I need 2 graphics cards because of 5 monitors plus a TV. It's just a mess, and I have to suffer. So, all right. I'm going to go back to cooking because that's what I'm doing today.